next red lipstick is... Hey you, welcome back. And if you're new here, hi, hello, my name is Anna, and today I'll be showing you guys how to do this very classic holiday glam makeup look. And I'm going to be using the Dose of Colors Friendcation palette in collaboration with Desi and Katie. So beautiful. I know I'm a little late to the game, but better late than never. And when I first opened this palette, I'm sure you guys can see what two colors my nails got stuck in. That was very unfortunate. Anyways, if you guys want to see that palette being used and the very best red lipstick, keep on watching. Oh, I forgot to mention all the important stuff, like the big red button that says subscribe and the little notification bell that you should tap too, because apparently just subscribing isn't enough anymore, and who doesn't like being notified, right? Did you know it was for your benefit, not for mine? I promise it's not for me. Okay, let's get into it. I think I'm gonna start with, I'm gonna start with eyes first, and then I'm gonna jump in to skin. I added a skincare product into my routine a couple months ago, and I was like refusing to believe that that's what was doing all of this to me. And I know it looks hormonal, but it's not, because it's the one thing that I changed in my skincare routine the last 2 months, and it has consistently been breaking me out really all over, but it just won't stop breaking out right here. And this product is like cool. This product is like so loved by so many people. So I thought, you know, I didn't do my research, didn't look at the ingredients and how it would affect my skin type, and just jumped into it thinking I'm gonna love it just like everyone else, and it didn't love me back. So excuse that. We are working on healing it. All right, you guys, so I'm gonna start with brows first, and I'm gonna go in with Anastasia's pomade in medium brown because I want a little more dramatic eyebrow today. And I'm using Elsie's B12 in gold liner brush. I actually just got this brush and it's so thin, and like, look at that. That is like eyebrow heaven right there. I'm so excited to use this. Okay. So I'm just gonna start at the arch of my eyebrow, and I like to hold my pencil vertically just so I can see exactly where I'm applying the product. And I'm just going to establish an outline for my eyebrows. And as you guys can see, I'm just doing little hair-like strokes to ensure that I don't mess up. And I also like to go back and brush it through just so there's no harsh lines. By the fire, 'cause all I want is to spend this day with you. And I love brushes that are dual-ended because it makes it so easy to like work between your spoolie and the product. And let's fast forward through this because y'all didn't come here for brows. But if you guys do want a brow tutorial, let me know in the comments down below, and I will gladly do one for you. As long as I spend this day with you, so beautiful, kissing on a... Update on the brush, I love it. It is so perfect for eyebrows. That fine thin point did the job, and it did it well. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and pick up a very small pencil brush, and I'm going to dip into Cheens. And we are going to start applying this on the very outer corner. And I'm just going to stamp the product on first and blend later. And I'm going to go ahead and bring that color to the bottom lash line right away. That way I establish a guide and I kind of can see where I'm trying to bring out the color a bit. And I thought I'd show you guys how I do eyeshadow this way as well. I just find that I have a lot more control doing it this way as opposed to the other way. And maybe some of you guys might feel the same way. So I decided to share it with you guys. And I'm just following the natural shape of my eye. I'm going to apply it to the outer third of the lid. Love and joy. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. And I'm going to make sure that I'm packing on plenty of color before I go in and blend the edges. Really get in the inner corner there. Bam. And then wiping off any additional product I have on the little brush, I'm going to start buffing out the edges. My pressure on my brush again is very light, and I'm just going to push it back and forth. Be with you, 'cause God knows that I've been longing for you. I just wanna hold you close. You know. This does take a little longer, but this does give me a lot more control, and I prefer it this way. And because makeup is so therapeutic to me, I don't care how long it takes me. Especially if it's like for an event, I will definitely take my time to apply it anyway, so it doesn't really bother me.
Let me give you a Christmas moment we'll fill with love and joy.
And once you guys have the edges slightly buffed out, we're going to jump into a slightly bigger pencil brush. Let me show you for comparison. And we're going to dip into this shade right here. And we are now going to place this shade on all the outer edges of the color we just placed on our eye. We're going to start applying the shade halfway on the darker brown we just applied, and then halfway on bare skin. To start making that slow gradient effect. And again, you guys, I'm applying the product basically in tapping motions, and I'm just kind of pushing it back and forth. Press, pat, and push is the new blend. For me, anyway. I'm just going to move my head back and forth to make sure I'm matching it up with my other eye. And going to continue blending. Or more so just pushing the product to where I need it to go. I always have trouble blending with this eye. I don't know if you guys can see right there, because I have a scar there. And because of that scar, it's really hard to get a very clean blend because it dips in a bit, and I always have to focus a little more product there to try to match it up with the other eye. And I love using my finger as another tool just because the warmth of it really helps me melt away eyeshadow where I didn't want to place it, or where I want it blended out a little more. Next, I'm going to take an even fluffier brush. So this is the one we just used, and this is the one I'm picking up. Less dense than this one. And we're going to go ahead and pick up Necessary. And we're going to do the same technique we did with the previous color. So we're going to apply this color halfway between the previous color and onto the bare skin.
So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. Ooh, making plans.
Alright, and I do see a little patchiness there, so I'm going to go ahead and pick up the smallest pencil brush. I'm going to dip into the darkest shade and start applying more color where it's needed. At this point, you guys just kind of want to move your head around side to side just to kind of see where more blending needs to happen. And you guys, I do use two mirrors, so I use a small mirror and then I have a bigger mirror right here just so I can see it from both angles, so I can see what I'm working on up close, but then I like to take a step back to make sure that it still looks cohesive from afar. Sometimes when you're this close to a mirror, you think you're doing a great job, and then you like step back and you're like, whoa, what did I just do? So it's very useful to have both mirrors there. Pat the color down, and then I'm going to apply a little more pressure to kind of just wiggle the two shades together.
So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you.
But again, I'm not like blending harshly. I'm pressing my brush down, and then I'm kind of wiggling it around, knowing that the bristles underneath are blending the product for me slowly.
Go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire, 'cause all I want is...
And then we're going to go with the lightest shade. I'm just going to go ahead and use the same brush. And we're going to apply it right next to the medium shade. And then just continue going between the three shades until you have your desired blend. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and jump into the lid color now. You guys, the lid color is the reason I was so excited about, well, I mean, it's Desi and Katie, so I was just excited just because it was the two girls collabing with this brand again. But aside from obviously that shade that everybody was so excited about, I was really excited about this one right here, which is called Just a Kiss, because of the way they described it. And what they said about it is exactly what it is.
This is literally just straight pure reflex. It has like a sheer base to it, so it's not gonna add like a color to the eye.
We're gonna go ahead and take a flat shader brush, and I'm gonna spray it with some Fix Plus, And if you guys don't have Fix Plus or any setting spray, you guys can just spray your brush with water. I'm going to pick it up on my brush, and then I'm going to start sweeping it onto my eyelid. As I'm getting closer to the color, I'm going to start tapping in the product. And I'm kind of going to blend it over the brown just a bit. I'm not going to take it entirely to the edge, but just overlapping it a bit. For my brow highlight, I'm just going to go ahead and pick up the Omrizi collaboration with Anastasia. Again, getting my brush wet, and I'm just going to place it on the highest point of the brow bone. And then I'm going to dip back into Just a Kiss. I'm going to start applying it from the very highest point, and I'm actually going to bring it down a bit into my transition color. And I'm going to do the same process for my inner corner. I'm going to apply the Omrizi highlight first, and then I'm going to apply Just a Kiss over top. And I'm taking Morphe's M3201 pencil brush. Alright guys, now we're going to go ahead and add some eyeliner. I'm just using liquid liner, and I'm just going to line the lash line. And the one I'm using is from e.l.f. And I'm just applying a decent layer of eyeliner just to hide the band of the lash that we're going to apply. Okay, and I'm just going to let my eyeliner dry before I hop in with a lash curler and some mascara. Alright, and after that coat of mascara, we're going to pop on some lashes, and I'm using Corset from Kiss. It's their Lash Couture Triple Push-Up Collection. And you guys did not come for lash application, so I'm just going to fast forward through this too. Alright, so now that the lashes are on, we're going to finish off our lower lash line. So you guys can stop at your lash line and just apply mascara if you'd like. But when I saw the Try Me shade in here, so sassy, that color there, I just had to put it on my lower lash line. Just an extra step, but I am going to just apply it on the remaining part of my lower lash line. And then what I did is I took the Omrizi color and I just went over it a little bit. So I don't want it to stand out too much because it's not the center of attention here, but I did just want a little pink subtle touch to the look. So I'm going to go back into the darkest brown shade and redefine the lower lash line once more. I'm actually going to stop right here because I already know that as soon as I apply concealer, I'm going to probably alter my lower lash line a bit anyways, so I'm going to stop with the shadow for a bit.
Chocolate by the fire, 'cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas, a moment we'll fill with love and joy. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents, as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. Ooh. I'm making plans for what we're gonna do. I feel so blessed that I can be with you, 'cause God knows that I've been longing for you. I just wanna hold you close.
Okay, you guys, face is done. Are you ready for the best red lipstick? Are you guys ready? Are you ready? Okay. Bam! I mean, Milani thinks it's the best red lipstick, so they're here to claim it, we're here to test it, so let's try it out. I didn't clickbait you though, because it literally is called the best red lipstick, so I'm just here to try it out with you guys, see if it really is the best red lipstick. So before applying that though, I'm gonna line my lips real quick. I'm gonna go in with MAC Follow Your Heart lip liner and line my lips. Anytime you're overlining your lips, I strongly suggest you sharpen your pencil first because it just makes the application so much easier. So do yourself a favor, sharpen your pencil, get it nice and pointy, and we're going to start outlining our lips. I'm going to follow my natural lip line first and then overline where I need to. Which for me, when you look straight on, you can see that my left side kind of disappears. It kind of just dips into nothing compared to my right side. I mean, my lips are very thin overall, but it gets even thinner on my left side here. With a sharpened tip, you guys, you're literally allowing the pencil to do the work for you. And just line the tip of the pencil to the edge of your lip, and you can just slowly drag the pencil hold it with the light pressure so you can easily drag it and it'll draw the line on for you. Don't press too hard though, because you will break the tip of your pencil. Once you have a rough outline, start perfecting wherever needed. I like to exaggerate the lower lip just to give that poutier effect. And smile when needed to stretch out your lips to make it easier to apply. And once you feel like you have a clear enough outline, step back and look in a bigger mirror just to make sure everything's evened out. Grab a very flat brush, grab some concealer or foundation. I typically like to go with my foundation just to match the rest of my face, and clean up the edges to further perfect your lips. I enjoy having the really defined lips, so I definitely don't skip this step. Take it nice and slow, small little strokes.
Making plans for what we're gonna do. I feel so blessed that I can be with you.
And every few strokes, you guys, I like to wipe on the back of my hand. Otherwise, I'd be dragging all of that red along my lip line, and that ain't cute. That's not what we're going for. Now that I feel like I got a pretty good outline, I'm gonna jump in with the lipstick and see if it's really the best red lipstick. So we're going in. It's definitely really pretty. Oh my gosh, that smells so good. That smells like Starburst.
Let me give you a Christmas.
They're not wrong. That's like the perfect holiday red. That is really pretty. And now that I have the red all over my lips, it's definitely a lot easier for me to see where I need more cleanup on my lips. So I'm just gonna quickly go back into the foundation and redefine a little more. Wow, that is a very pretty red. I was gonna go in with Tarte's shimmering lip paint, the one I got in my BoxyCharm, just because I thought it was going to be so pretty over top. I'm not sure if I want to do that. I'm going to try it anyway, just because I feel like it's going to be really pretty with the eyes. And if I hate it, I'll just take it off. But I feel like this is just going to add such holiday vibes right now. Okay, so I found my lip brush. I'm going to take it and apply that lip gloss right over top the red. I'm going to pat it over my lips to not move around the red on the bottom. I forgot this one smells too. The lipstick had more of like a tart smell, and this one has more of a sweet smell. I think I'm gonna keep the lipstick. I mean the lip gloss. And as you can see, that helped me get rid of any excess lipstick that would probably end up on my teeth. I'm gonna keep the lip gloss on because I'm feeling it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and set my face one more time. While my face is setting, might as well just add a little more highlighter. Why not?
The warm while we stand and watch a choir performing all the Christmas songs that we songs that we love.
Alrighty, you guys, that completes the classic holiday makeup look. 1 second.
'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas.
Alright, now it feels complete. Tell me what you guys think of this look down below. Let me know if you guys love it, hate it, critique it. I'll accept it all. I won't bother anymore. You go ahead, catch up on the videos you haven't seen yet. Oh, but before you go, I upload every Wednesday, so I'll see you next Wednesday. Okay, cool, thanks, bye.
So beautiful, kissing on a